Well, game day for Raiders girls lacrosse would not be complete without some rain. And there would be plenty of that for sure as downpours swept in here at Sprague just in time for the opening draw. As Wellesley, after easily beating North Quincy, would be tested with a much tougher opponent here on Sunday, the number 5 seed Hingham Harbor women. Tri-captain Sophie Vernon kicks off this extremely tight opening half, determined to get that ball into the cage. She does just that on this play here. And Vernon nets it sidearm for the first score of the game, 1-0 Wellesley. Now up 2-0, Caitlin Tchaikovsky with a great move here, then buries it past goalie Abby Lee. The Raiders suddenly have a 3-0 lead here, forcing Hingham to take a timeout, now down by 3 goals. But coming out of that break, Hingham finds a way to erase that 0 on the scoreboard. On this play right here, Caroline Flaybot finds all net, and it's a 3-1 deficit. But Raiders assist machine Sophie Vernon finds Maddie Balter open for yet another Wellesley score, pushing this Raiders edge even further, 4-1. After Harbor women answer back though, and it's a 4-2 Wellesley lead still in this first, Kylie Noonan would easily change that, burying this shot past Abby Lee, and that makes it 5-2 Raiders. Wellesley has already faced this team on the road, beating them on their own home turf. But they also know that it's a challenge defending Hingham's scoring duo of Caroline Flaybot and junior Duke commit Abby Landry. So after Flaybot and Landry score, it's only a 1-goal advantage here for Wellesley as we get closer to halftime. So looking to add a much-needed score here before the first ends, it's a head-scratcher call right here as Sophie Vernon literally is fighting one-on-one against multiple defenders. And somehow, while getting bumped and hit, still buries a shot for what should be the 6th Raiders goal of this first half. Whistle blows. It should be good for Raiders, right? Nope. Instead, Sophie is called for the foul, and Hingham regains possession. I'm confused on that call, not gonna lie. So it remains 5-4 Wellesley, and halftime comes and goes, and the downpours continue to rage on here at Sprague. And it's a close battle here for sure for Wellesley, but like so many times before in this season, the Raiders have quickly found ways to pull away late in tight games, thanks to relentless team defense and an all-out offensive attack. And that would be the story here yet again in this second, as 3 quick scores, 2 by freshman Maddie Balter, would help define how the rest of this game would go from here on out. Now, it's suddenly an 8-4 Wellesley advantage just like that. But as Caroline Flaybot's hat trick here makes a somewhat strong case that Hingham is still going to stick around here, now down 8-5, Kylie Noonan says enough of that. There's no chance this team is going to let this lead slip away, and Noonan backs that up with action as she nets her 2nd score here. And then quickly, Noonan whips home the Hattie with authority here to make it 11-5 Wellesley, and another Hingham timeout is taken, as every time it seems like the Harbor women start to cut the deficit just a little closer, the Raiders immediately respond with key scores. It's definitely hard to beat that, especially when you have plays that go down like this one. Loose ball sails high, and Kylie Noonan with the lightning-fast reflex just flicks the putback like it's no biggie. And Noonan crushed it on the nasty goal and reaction to it going in. Gotta love it. It's 13-5 Raiders now as Wellesley is moving even closer to another playoff victory. Still, Hingham counters with 2 more quick scores, both by Abby Landry, as Hingham is not quite ready to see their season end. But deeper into this second half, now holding a 13-8 advantage, Raiders defense stays strong. Carly Boyle makes some really tough stops in net that helps put a stop to any comeback by the Harbor women. Even better time is on Raiders' side, and all they need to do here is run out the clock. And as time expires, Wellesley gets to celebrate a hard-earned victory here in this heavy rain, taking care of this quarterfinals match, and more importantly, taking care of Hingham at the same time by the final score 14-8. Led yet again by a team effort, and helped for sure by 4 Kylie Noonan goals, the Raiders not only improved to 15-4 on this season, but also earned a well-deserved spot in the semifinals. Bring on Westwood. So we fast forward to Tuesday, the Division I South sectional semifinals, where no surprise, it runs through a stop in Westwood. The number 1 seed team that always stays number 1 in Division South despite losing seniors like every other team. A bad year for them means 2 losses in the regular season. Saying that it makes them tough to beat is the understatement of the year. Well, the Raiders have had their own fantastic seasons, but unfortunately seem to get them cut short by way of Westwood, including a stacked Raiders team from just a season ago who also boasted only 1 regular season loss. So coming in here, no doubt sick and tired of hearing about how great Westwood is, the Raiders come in here on Tuesday on the road with a ton of confidence, guts, and a chip on their shoulder. And it's fantastic. After Andrea Mankey and Haley Connaughton net 2 quick scores in this opening half, you still can already see this is not going to be the same first half results as last year, when the Raiders could not stop the Wolverines' quickness and found themselves down 7-0 at the half. Nope, this game would be different for sure. Kylie Noonan earns the restart and sees Sophie Vernon open and daylight in front of the net. Noonan feeds it to Vernon, and Vernon finds net around Haley Barner, and the Raiders are on the scoreboard now, down 2-1. The very next draw, Kylie Noonan, under pressure, lofts it deep to Caitlin Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky's got an open field ahead. With a ton of speed, Tchaikovsky weaves around defenders and lays down the equalizer. Westwood calls a timeout as they see something on the scoreboard they barely ever see. A tied score here locked in at 2-2. The Raiders are pumped. Fans are loving it. Hey, I'd be yelling too, but I gotta film this. Well, this opening half has definitely been close. What a game so far, as Raiders team defense has been phenomenal, making the Wolverines and their fans legit nervous. But as the home team, there's always the best chance for the refs' calls to favor the host, and as this game continues, it's becoming a lot more one-sided in favor of Westwood. And that creates more scoring opportunities for the Wolverines as they retake the lead once again. Thanks, refs, but I don't think Westwood, the juggernaut of girls lacrosse, needs any more help here. Just saying. As the award for best flop in a playoff lacrosse game goes here to Shay Farrell. Farrell gets awarded the whistle, and this restart gets handed to them. And so with a 3-0 run, the Wolverines now lead 5-2 in this first. But with seconds to spare before halftime, Sophie Vernon's free position gives a great opportunity here for the Raiders. The ball is loose around the net. Kylie Noonan jumps up, grabs it high, shoots, ricochets off high post. Did it go in? Maybe, but there's no doubt left here as May Sheehan buries the putback, and I'm not kidding, with about 0.5 seconds left before that whistle blows and it's halftime. What a score. But wait, Westwood insists it's no good. Time had already run out. But after the refs talk it over for what seems like an eternity, it's ruled Sheehan's goal is good, which is the right call, and there you have it. Westwood only leads 5-3 at the half. Hey, why not Wellesley? So the second half opens up as it's no longer sunny, darker clouds start creeping in. Westwood immediately attacks the cage, and Leah Nocera's try gets stuffed, but she snags her own rebound and finds net. That goal would spark 3 more Westwood scores as the momentum has been taken back by the Wolverines, as they now hold their largest lead of the night so far, 9-3. But Wellesley isn't worried at all and looks to answer right back. Maddie Balter with the ball feeds it to Kylie Noonan. Noonan sets and drives it into the back of the net, and it's now a 9-4 deficit. Raiders hope to have that Noonan goal be the momentum changer. But then the "oh man, I see lightning, everyone take cover" horn blows with 12:48 left to go in this game. MIAA rules are all play stops, everyone off the field get to safety, and after each lightning bolt add another 30 minutes until play can resume. So far, Wellesley has made Westwood fight for every minute of this game, and it's been frustrating them so far, as this game is far from over. So after the longest hour and 10 minutes drag by, players are finally cleared to go back on the field. As the lightning is gone, but the torrential downpours just won't take the hint, so they stick around here. So right back into lacrosse, Georgia Salvatore, just seconds back into this game, scores and sparks another 3-0 Wolverines run, with 2 of those goals by Salvatore. Westwood now leads 12-4. Maybe for other opponents Westwood has faced, that 8-goal lead would mean game. But Wellesley didn't work this hard all season just to throw in the towel, now down by 8 goals. And so the Raiders aren't even close to being done yet, and the resilience shown by this team is just plain awesome. So, here we go. Wellesley ready for the challenge, and it shows. Caitlin Tchaikovsky sparks the offense, getting wrecked in the process on this shot, and Tchaikovsky buries it 12-5. Raiders win the very next draw, which is huge, and Sophie Vernon keeps the ball behind the net, waiting for the right move. Vernon takes it and slings it sidearm for another clutch score. And for all the people who left because of the rain and lightning delay, you're missing a fantastic battle on the turf here, no question. 12-6. Wellesley wins the draw yet again, and Caitlin Tchaikovsky earns a shot at the restart and doesn't let it go to waste either. Tchaikovsky rips it into the back of the net, and just like that, Wellesley quickly goes on their own key 3-0 run. And it's a 12-7 deficit. The determination shown by this team is just truly impressive. Unfortunately, time though would not be on their side. But what a game. The final seconds would tick away, but there would be no reason for anyone on this team to hang their heads. Sure, Westwood comes away with a 12-7 victory, but maybe one or two opponents can ever say they got that close to almost beating Westwood. There was heart, hustle, and a ton of hard work shown here for these 50 minutes, and that is something these Raiders should be extremely proud of. At the end of the day, no matter the outcome, isn't that all you could ask for in a team? This tough loss, though, would not only mean the Raiders' 15-5 season would come to an end here, but also, sadly, it means the high school careers of 11 seniors on this team do as well. They are Nicole Frontero, Kylie Noonan, Emma Ivey, Sydney Wool, Sophie Vernon, Anna Caraviello, Carly Boyle, Sophie Tortorella, Fiona Corkill, Kathleen Garvey, and Emily Zatunjan. All of them leave behind an outstanding example of what leadership is all about. And it's been a great 4 years we've all been fortunate to watch. For now, the final score is Westwood 12, Wellesley 7. But for the young team that remains bringing a ton of talent with them, there's no doubt this isn't the last time you see these Raiders. They will be back. Well, that not only brings an end to the spring season of Raiders sports, but it also means Raiders Sports Block will be taking the summer off as well. But we'll be back and ready for more exciting Raiders action come September. Congratulations to great seasons by all of the spring teams. Well, check us out on demand at wellesleymedia.org, our YouTube and Facebook pages at Wellesley Public Media, and right here on Comcast 9 and Verizon 39.